Hey guys, welcome back to Built in America. I'm your host, Jeff Vreeland. This show is about the men and women who are actually building businesses in America today, not chasing profits, but trying to do it with conviction, integrity, and responsibility. As you know, each episode I sit down with founders and operators and leaders who believe that business is way more than transactions. It's about influence, it's about stewardship, and it's about one of the most powerful ways that values show up in our real life. We're here to talk about the marketplace, what's changing, what's working, what it really takes to serve customers who care about what they buy and who they buy it from. These are honest conversations with people doing the work, learning in real time how to build, lead, and grow in a very complicated world. And today I'm super excited to have Tony Marsella, who's the co-founder and CEO at Shiloh. His work is at a pivot point of exactly what I just talked about. So Tony, thanks so much for being here today. Can you tell me a little bit about Shiloh?
Yeah, glad to be here. Well, if you're concerned about the future, we're looking at building an alternative together. So when you support what we call stress-free solutions at Shiloh, you're joining a community that is focused on finding peace with eternal perspective. So highly recommend Starting Point, last hour hosting that came out of Shiloh. It's 100% Christian owned, affordable, US-based, privacy-friendly web host. And we donate 10% to Alliance for Defending Freedom to protect your God-given rights. And so we can migrate your website there. But yeah, that's really the overview for Shiloh is we want you to find peace.
Love it, man. Love it. All right, let's jump into our 5 questions that we ask every show. Question number 1, how does your business help people live out their lives when they spend their money?
Yeah, so everything I teach our sales team the Shiloh cycle. And this really isn't anything new. The big tech companies do this as well. But when you buy from our services, we are partnered with ministries that are aligned with our principles. So I just mentioned last hour hosting. Every subscription, 10% goes to Alliance for Defending Freedom to protect your God given rights. Now, if we're talking about our yearly or our annual retreat at faithfamilyfund.com, that's going to be supporting a local Christian private school, Christian school here. But we're really all about partnering with ministries that maybe don't have a direct market value, but the mission they're doing is important.
That's great, man. Love it. All right, question 2, what does building and growing your business in America mean to you personally?
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I have so many friends and family that are barely making ends meet right now with the economy.
Yep.
And Jeff, there's this book called How an Economy Grows and Why It Crashes. And there's an allegory in that book about an island and fishermen. And that really summarizes my views. Growing my business in America means generational legacy and relationships with our local community, accountability leading to higher quality standards. I mean, globalism has led to absolute trash, no brand products. I mean, if you go on Amazon, it's just ridiculous. And so I support and build brands that actually stand on principle.
That's great, man. I love that answer. I was Googling the book as you talked. So I got it pulled up over here. I'm going to look at it as soon as
It's
we're
good.
since we're
It's
done
good.
talking today. All right, question 3, how have you seen your customers change in the last few years or maybe in the last few months, especially those that are conservative and faith-minded customers?
Oh man, that is a great question, Jeff. We're finding more and more customers are sick and tired of AI, globalism, and whatever else they're being forced to adopt. They really want to be known by us, by real human support, own everything, and be happy knowing that where their money is going.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing all over the place, all over the marketplace. Doesn't matter what business you're in. All right, question 4, what values guide the way that you lead your team and serve your customers?
Yeah, it's great. We have a thing we call the Creed at Shiloh, which is just our statement of faith. You know, we're a Christian-owned organization, and that's really the backbone for everything we do. It holds us accountable as a team. We have a playbook that's based on that internally. So it's not about Tony Marsella, and how well I'm, performing and doing. We have this central playbook that we all adhere to, and it's been a great culture so far.
Excellent. All right, question 5, last one. It's also my favorite question to ask. What's one piece of advice that you would give to other business owners who are trying to reach values-driven Americans?
Don't sell out. Put principle before profit margin, and you'll reach values-driven Americans for sure.
Oh man, it's short and sweet. I love the answer. Love it. Well, Tony, appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate what you're doing. Guys, check him out online. You can reach him at his website. Yeah, he's very easy to find on any social or on Google. So thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Guys, that's a wrap on our show today. I hope today's conversation encouraged you and it reminded you that building a business in this country is way more than profits. It's about values. It's about people. It's about long-term impact. Exactly what Tony just said, answering question 2. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe to our weekly Liberty Spinners podcast. You can find it right here on YouTube, where we go deeper into how Americans are choosing to live out their values, where and how they spend their money. And if you're a business owner, a leader or a brand that would like to better understand how to reach values-driven Americans, head over to libertyspinners.com. You can book a meeting with myself or anybody on the team. We'd be happy to talk to you about that. And last but not least, if you or maybe someone you know would be a good guest here on Built in America, head over to builtinamericapodcast.com. You can learn more about the podcast and apply to be on the show. We'd love to have you. But guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting American-built businesses, and we'll see you next time on Built in America.